Good evening, good afternoon. Actually, it's afternoon. How are you guys doing? Yeah, I need to get my phone. I need to get my phone, child. I got so many phones. I lose them. I be losing them. Hold on. What's going on, y'all? We're gonna let people start getting. Oh Lord. Hold on, y'all. I should have had all of this together before. Come on in the room, you guys, and hit the like button when you come in. Hit the like button, like, share, and subscribe. I hate when I lose stuff, and I had it. Y'all like, share, and subscribe for me. We're gonna wait and start letting people come in. Y'all know I had some shoes to come. One of them I got one pair of them I'm gonna have to send back or just take back over there to the dealers because I got me some sandals, some cute sandals, and they ain't looking right. Here it is right here. Lord have mercy. I found it, y'all. Y'all just be coming on into the room. Hey, Candy girl. Okay, here we go. All right, y'all. We're gonna let some more people start coming in. Y'all, what's going on? What's the word? Hey, Gray Face. Let me see who all up in here. Let me go up. Nola girl, Candy girl, Diane, Shan, Yam, Yolanda. Shan, what happened to your ranch? Where you? Let me go in the other screen because sometimes uh sometimes it don't show up in that screen. It ain't showing up. I'm so damn Lord, I ain't gonna let them because I'm in a happy mood right now. Lord, I'm not gonna let them get to me, okay? Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button as y'all come into the room, okay? Um, let's see, Teresa K, Just Leah, I am She Johnson, Gray Face, Diane Bowens. I said Diane, then the True Clerk. Get your butt down. Get down. Get off of my couch. I said, you're not gonna be up on my new couch. I don't play that. Lord, it's getting ready to rain on top of our heads. Um, Leo, and I am She Johnson, y'all. Y'all, I'm kooky for real. I'm so goofy. But anyways, y'all used to me by now. I'm goofy, okay? Um, I got a new couch, and they want to get up on my couch. I said, "Girl, get up, Remy, your head hard." I said, "Get down." Okay, so you're gonna make me hit you then? Okay, since you don't want to move, I'm gonna move you. Get back here, Roscoe. Get back in your house. Who is this? This ain't Roscoe. This you, Rainbow. Get on back in there. Um. Anyways, y'all. Shoot, I'm keeping Rainbow. I probably need to. I need to sell. That's the one I need to sell. The girl, cause she is bad. She got an attitude. She be yanking and jerking and jumping out of the bed. I got them a high bed, that a cushiony bed that they be in. She jumps out, walking in my house, walking my floor, shaking and stuff. Legs so weak. Anyways, y'all. um. Anyways, hey, the Wallace Joe Show. What's up, Cypress? I ain't seen True that over here. Lately. I saw him on, I believe this morning when I first got home. Yeah, I had been out all night. Down, well, I ain't gonna say where I was at, but I was show in the backwoods. Okay, and I'm tired too. I slept a little bit, but I ain't get. It's get ready to rain. I'm not gonna get back out tonight. I'm gonna wait. Let's see. I'm telling you, Rainbow is something, and she's trying to jump out again. Wait a minute, it's one missing. One is out. Wait, where you at? Oh, y'all, wait a minute. One out. See, they still so little, they can get up under, and Remy be, Lord, up under Remy trying to get some milk. Remy got out of the bed, and the puppy done got out with her, trying to sucking milk, dragging on her titty, sucking milk. Hold on. Wait a minute. Remy, just let him suck a little bit of milk. You done drug him out. He dragging. He won't let go. Just let him suck and get some milk for about 1 more minute, child. Cause she done drug him out the bed. He won't let go. Look, Robbie, she tired of you now. Robbie, let go now. Let go of her titty. She walking. You won't let go now. Let go. I'm gonna have to pull you off of it. Woo! Oh Lord, he won't let go, y'all. Robbie, let go. Jesus Christ, Robbie. You see, she was dragging you. You was gonna get hurt. You gotta let go. When she get up out the bed, you're gonna have to let go now. All right, y'all. Anyways, y'all hit the like button for me. Y'all hit the like button for me. Remy, get him. He trying to get out again. He jumping out. I'm gonna have to get a taller bed, y'all. He gonna jump out. You gonna hurt yourself. Get your butt back in there. Yeah, he jumping out. Remy, I think he wants some more milk. They jumping out. Okay, y'all. I'll have to watch them because I put it up kind of high and they still trying to jump out of it. Remy, give them some more milk. They want some more milk. Give them some. Go and get them back in there. Big girl. Yeah, go on, get back in there and give them some. Because they going crazy. They wants to walk on my carpet. Turn around, your mama back in the bed. Go and get you some milk. Oh, I'm going to have to get them oh, child. And I thought I was going to be sad when they go to their new owners. When I get home, I got home at 5 o'clock this morning. They was up. Teresa says next Remy will have all her kids on the couch. No, I've been having a fit about. I'm gonna tell you something. I be having fits about couches. I don't like for people to sleep on them because they start to sink. And oh, I can't stand for nobody to sleep on the couch. Now, I did this couch that I got this time. I like sectionals, but it's got a chase on it. So I do lay on the chase and go to sleep or rest, close my eyes or whatever. But anyways, y'all, how is everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today, y'all? And guess what? Riley, when I let them out today, Riley is trying to sniff Remy again. So I guess he ready. He just like a real man. He's just like a real man. As soon as you have a baby, be sniffing again, want to try to get some. Anyways, child, I guess that's why they be calling men dogs. But you guys, I wanted to talk about as things crank up with Young Dolph's case. In the end, was it worth it? Okay, I've been looking at the energy. She said Riley want that good, y'all, and I'm telling you, he dogs and humans are, because y'all know I never really seen dogs mate up close. That's why when they was connected together, I screamed. I thought something was going on. I said, like a crazy person. And because I thought they was just they was butt to butt. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know that that's how they mate. But the reason I knew that they was mating, this is what's so funny. They was in the back, and I heard something say, he was gone to town, just like, don't get me started, just like a man when they are excited. Okay, you guys, I want to talk about as things crank up with the Young Dolph's case, okay? Okay, and let me block you. Let me tell you something, Scooby-Doo, or whoever you was. When people come into my chat, the people that come into my chat all the time, okay, they already know how I be playing. Okay, damn well I know all men are not dogs. Okay, that was mainly a joke. My people know how I play. So I tell you what, you ain't got to respect me, because what you wanted to do was you wanted to call me a B. So I tell you what, ho, you stay up out my chat. I just call you a hoe and you can't even respond because I blocked you. Okay. What you want to do is change the energy. What these folks do is they go and make fake pages and they come up in here and they want to start stuff. Okay. This number looks familiar. Hold on, y'all. But anyways, everybody know how I play. You know darn well I know all men are not dogs. I am the one that is always talking about the love that I have for black men, and there are a lot of great black men. So don't come in here with your trolling page trying to change the energy. Okay, but I just called you a hoe, okay? Because you just act like a hoe coming up in here. I used to really respect you. Now you another vlogger that made a fake page and want to come in here and mess with me, because people that's been coming into my people that has been coming into my chat already know how I play. I know darn well all men are not dogs, but you probably one. Okay. So when you come in here with them funny names and stuff, I already know that you another vlogger that has made a fake page that has made a fake page. She said she'd be sending me everywhere. Okay, that wants to come in here and mess with me. All right. But I want to talk about as things crank up with with the Young Dolph's case. In the end, was it worth it? Okay. Like I said, I've been looking at the energy and stuff all over social media. It just seems like that there is a real chaotic energy into the atmosphere. And me personally, that's true, E23. He trying to get me off the topic. And me personally, okay, I believe that the reason that it is so chaotic, right? I believe the reasons that it is so chaotic in the atmosphere, okay, is because when Young Dolph was taken out, it did seem like in Memphis that it because it was already crime. Let me just make that clear, right? But it just kind of knocked the scale completely off balance, and it has not been able to level out, right? As a matter of fact, it just gets worse. But I think the reasons that we're starting to see a lot of what we see now, and a lot of what we've seen since that has happened in the past, that chaotic, whether people want to believe it or not, that chaotic energy is because a lot of people are scared. It's because a lot of people are scared. And I think it has caused the energy to be off balance because people fear. People are really a lot of people are in fear of people turning on them. People are turning against each other because they see that it's not play out there. They've been seeing for a while now that it's not play. And I do believe there has been a process of elimination. Okay. But in the end, was it worth it? When you see that chaotic spirit and all these young men that we see that have been involved in what has happened, all of these young men that have been involved in what has happened, and you see their energy and how tense they are, whether it was them or their mans or whatever, was it worth it? I think about, because we have not been seeing Yo Gotti on the internet, okay? And I know people don't want me to talk about Yo Gotti, but they can't stop me, okay? You cannot talk about the Young Dolph's assassination without talking about Yo Gotti, because it started with Yo Gotti, right? And I know a lot of people want to say it started with Juke. It started with Yo Gotti. It started with Yo Gotti and Young Dolph, okay? And I want to play something that Young Dolph said. Hold on, let me pull it up. I want to play something that he had said when he was being interviewed. I wish I had it up. Hold on. Um, Hold on. I don't know if this is it. Hey, Big Dre. This might be it. I don't think it is though.
Every few months we get blessed with new golf music. Yeah. I'm just going at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just staying on top of the game right now. I'm just enjoying all the benefits that come along with being a self-made, independent millionaire. It's lit. You know what I'm saying? Is there a reason why you haven't signed? Like, I'm sure everybody was trying to sign you. Have you made like the conscious decision to like just stay independent, or is it because the right deal hasn't came along yet? Nah, just independent is my thing. That's how I came in. I got you. You know what I mean? So, it's when you get to pop, you get to doing your thing. It don't make sense for you to go and sign and hurry all off of the. Nah, let me enjoy this money right quick. Yo, so we had Yo Gotti up here last week, and I asked him. I was like, "Yo, man, what's the situation?" He said there is no situation. I feel like y'all been going back and forth for so long. It's kind of crazy because you have "Don't Play with Your Bitch" is a song that if you go to the club, you're gonna hear the song. It's kind of like back to back. It's like it sucks to be Meek Mill because if Meek Mill goes to the club, I mean, if the DJ is a dickhead, they'll play back to back. But that's a big record. Don't play with your bitch. It's a huge record. DJ ain't no dickhead if he play with your bitch. He ain't no dickhead. I'm gonna tell you what happened when I played that song in the club.
Yeah, that's not it right there. But it looks like it looks like I'm gonna have to say what he said. Okay. When they asked him about Black Youngster, and that was very important. They asked him about his issue with Black Youngster, and he says, I don't have any issues with Black Youngster. I really like what he's doing. And then he says, this is between me and his boss. I don't even know Black Youngster. Okay. So I know people want to twist it and they want to make it into something that is not, but at the core of it, at the root of it, it started with Yo Gotti. That's where it started at. Okay. And we can't negate that, and I won't. I never have. I never will. Hold on.
At one point, you and Young Dolph were starting to go back. Yeah, he dissed me. I ain't want to believe it. He come with a diss song. I'm like, hold on. He came with the trouble to read I'm ready. Red. Chopper on side of me, red.
Yeah, I know I can't.
You ever heard it? You ever heard of Trouble? The Ready song? He on a remix. He dissed me. Any nigga that record when it's time for gangster shit, he the police. Facts. And I fucked your boss man, baby mama, same hotel for 4 weeks. It was hard. I'm like, damn, it did me fast. I'm like, hold on. I gotta hit back. So
Okay, so now y'all see the energy of Black Youngster when he was laughing, talking about Young Dolph dissed him and it was hard, and he said he got to hit back. He didn't have the energy of a person that wanted to take somebody out. I think Black Youngster probably everybody already knew what he was more than likely signed for. But I think he thought in his mind, especially when all of that stuff started happening, hey, I got to hit back. He said it was hard. He started laughing, that I'm getting ready to sell some records. I'm getting ready to be on. This is what I'm going to do. And then after a while, we saw how it turned darker. How could someone who never did anything to you, and it was just words, you go from that to going over to Castelia with weapons, to going down to the graveyard with in front of the man's tombstone, to dissing him after his death. I mean, how did all of this happen, right? A person who was jovial and playful in the very beginning when that happened. Let me see when this interview took place. Okay, because y'all know I like to go. Y'all know how I am. I like to go back to the beginning of stuff, because when you go back to the beginning, that's where all the nuggets are. Everything you need to know is the recipe. Hold on, y'all. This right here might be some tea. Yeah, everybody call when I get on live. Jesus Christ. That was somebody from down there at the jail. I'm gonna call them back. Listen, y'all, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Y'all help me out. Oh, I was talking about Black Youngster. So how do you go from dissing somebody and having a jovial type thing going on with it to just feeling like you want to take somebody out, right? Just feeling like you want to take somebody out. And then acting like this person has done something really bad to you. And I think that was the bad part about it. It turned extremely sadistic. When rappers, go back and forth beefing and stuff all the time, and it's a way for them, depending on who they beefing with, it's a way for them to start making money, start becoming popular, right? And I believe in the beginning, that's kind of what Black Youngster, that was his mindset. But unfortunately, it turned dark, right? And he took on this beef for some reason, as if it was as if it was his and his life depended on it. And maybe he did feel like his livelihood had depended on it. Okay. We do know that something happened to make him become as vicious as he did, because it was never supposed to turn into somebody being unalive. And we already know that what happened to Young Dolph definitely came from the world of those rappers, right? Even the people that they have um, incarcerated at this point comes from that world. So, a 1 + 1 is 2. Okay. I don't really care how people really feel about it, but that's just it. But and so it makes me wonder, with all of the stuff that is going on now, all of the things that has happened, all of the people that have been detained and brought in for questioning, and those that know at some point that they're gonna ride for good. Was it worth it? Was it worth it to do all of this, to destroy a city and just completely knock it off of balance, right? To just take out one person, for what was all of this about? It was not. It was it was definitely not worth it, right? It was definitely not worth it. um Hold on, you guys. um let's say Gotti going to jail. I think somebody just went down there in their jail. See, what people don't understand is, like, these folks be detained for 48 hours and stuff. And that's, what, but was it worth it? Is it worth it? When these young men start getting themselves, I'm sure now with some of them, especially some of those ones now that are being grilled and all of that, they know at some point that they're not going to get away with whatever their part was in it. It's been almost 3 years, and people have the opportunity to really think about stuff. And they have the opportunity to really think about stuff. And they go, dog, it wasn't even worth it to kill that dude, because the atmosphere changed, things change, people fall out, people start to see folks for how they really are. Ricky says, baby, don't pay attention to these people full of garbage. When somebody say things, they have a lot to say. Am a full grown man. Understand we all mean got dog in there. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you so much. That was my dad's name, Ricky. But anyways, you guys, the lines are open. The lines are open. And I want you guys to call in. The number is 662-471-8841. And what we're talking about is y'all, I'm telling you, those calls and stuff be really throwing me off of balance. What we're talking about is as things crank up with Young Dolph's case, in the end, was it worth it? In the end, was it worth it? Do you think that Yo Gotti and them had regrets about what they did? Right? Do you think that they had regrets about what they did? And I know some people might argue, like Cypress, well, Yo Gotti ain't did nothing. Well, he didn't stop nothing. As I say, and I'm gonna say this again, CMG appears to be a rather successful label at this point, right? And I don't try to take anything from Gotti. He came from the streets of the hoods of North Memphis or whatever, and he was able to do whatever he did, okay, to come up. And you build a label. When you build something, you want it to be reputable. That's what we all strive for as business owners and things of that nature, okay? And that's what we all strive for. So when you have young men that are on your label and they're doing something as heinous as consistently trying, that's the one of the worst that you can do, other than violate a woman and a baby. Try and take somebody's life. Y'all, what kind of world do we live in, right? They took that was that man's life. So a human being. So if your people around you, up close to you, are consistently trying to take somebody's life, if you don't say nothing about it, if you don't reel them in, that means that they either doing it for you, you are in agreement with it, right? If you don't stop it, you are in agreement with it. People say, well, you can't stop them. Okay, well then you fired. Some of these folks call themselves, had executive positions and all that. You fired. That's it. That's what any reputable business does. You can't do that. No, I'm gonna take him out because of you. I don't want you to take him out because of me. Number one, you're gonna make my business look bad, and if my business look bad, you can't make no money. We can't do that. It ain't gonna happen. You could get me in trouble too. That right there ought to cut everything out. You ain't gonna get no money. I ain't gonna get none. I can't let you bring me down. I'm dropping you from my label. You get stuff like that away from around you. You gonna let an artist take down something you built? Okay. Okay. So that should have stopped it. See, I ain't no damn fool. I ain't got to be have been in the street. I'm a businesswoman. Okay, they claim they're businessmen. That's what they say. Hey, that's questionable, but that's what they say. Okay. And okay, well, I ain't gonna stop, bruh, because you got to be mentally ill. If somebody say, I don't want you to take nobody out for me, and if you do it, I'm gonna disassociate myself from you, and you drop, you ain't gonna make no money. And they still say they're gonna do it, even though they don't have a problem with a person. Okay, now what you need to do is send them on to the damn crazy house because they mentally ill. So that right there would have cut all that out. Okay, well, I ain't gonna do it. Okay, well, you drop. Okay, I can't have no affiliation with you. You drop, you fired, all of that. He didn't do none of it. You know why? Because he wanted it. Okay. Y'all, the line's open. And I know y'all beg to differ. And hey, y'all can call in with y'all's opinions, but look, y'all, don't call in now because me and my mama done prayed and stuff, and I don't think I've said no, I ain't cussed nobody out, and I don't want to cuss nobody out. I've been brought back to the center of my joy and peace. So call in. We don't have to agree, but what we have to do is respect each other. Okay, we respect each other up on here. Okay, y'all, go ahead and start calling in. Hold on. Yeah, hold on for a second. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, hold on for 1 second.
To accept, press 1.
Hey, Teresa.
Hi, Miss T. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Okay, I'll be glad when this is all over.
So will
I'm so
I.
sick of it. But you know what? I got to say one thing. Scotty's going to jail. Scotty's going to jail. Scotty's going to jail. Sit down, clown.
Well, let me ask you something, Miss Teresa. Why do you think? Because everybody has their own opinion about, Gotti. What makes you think that he is involved? What is it that makes you think that he's involved?
Because I feel it started with Gotti and it's going to end with Gotti. The only thing Gotti wasn't man enough to do it himself. He had the money to pay somebody to do it, but he didn't have the guts to do it himself.
Right.
That's why I don't know a lot about the rap group, but that's how I feel just from what I've heard and seen.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong.
Well,
Cypress, you like my song, Cypress? That was really for Cypress.
I know he be the one caping for him. Do you think that at this point,
But,
do you think that anybody, do you think they're having any regrets about what they did to that man?
yep, regrets that they're getting caught.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah.
Anybody that could do that to a man, they have no conscience or feelings. They're evil. They're hollow inside.
That's true. When you're constantly trying to hunt a human being down like an animal, and to me, an animal, you know how I feel about animals. I love animals. An animal's life is precious, but but
Me
when you're
too.
hunting down a human being, consistently trying to hunt them down to take them out of here to unalive them, to me that is sadistic on a whole nother level. They did that man like he was nothing. They gunned him down like he was
Yep.
nothing.
And Miss T, I pray for you every night for those. I won't call them animals because I love them, but for all those evil idiots that keep harassing you,
Thank
I
you.
wish I could physically knock the hell out of them.
So do I.
It's wrong. It's totally wrong. And then go after your mother.
Yeah, yeah. I tell
Well,
you.
I'm not going to keep that. I just wanted to sing my little song.
Well, I'm glad that you did, and I'm happy you called in.
Okay, I like you, Miss T. You're a good woman.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Shout out to Miss Teresa Kane. I like Teresa. I do. I like Miss Teresa. Hold on, you guys. Um, y'all call in. The lines are open. Yeah, I'm trying to see something. Monica says, I wonder why Jay Fizzle don't call in no more. I don't know, but rest in peace, Young Dolph. You should call in. She said she called him Jay Fizzle. But you guys call in. We're talking about as things crank up with the Young Dolph's case. In the end, was it worth it? Okay, in the end, was it worth it?
From
Yeah.
Hey, did you say Dion?
Yeah.
You doing okay?
Yep. I'm doing fine. I'll be doing better once they lock Yo Gotti's big head. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. So do
And
you
on the
do you
flip
do you
side,
think, because you know you're hearing people say now that they feel like it, you know, as far as what happened to Young Dolph, that it happened, it came from his brother. Do you believe that he played some type of part in it? I'm talking about Gotti.
I'm not 100% sure. I don't think Gotti he probably will. I tell the truth, I really don't think Gotti 100%. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think Gotti built like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he was, you know, he was trying to get Young Dolph on his side. You know, and Dolph, you know what I'm saying, him and Dolph fell out. Dolph slept with the baby mama. So Dolph, Gotti, you know what I'm saying, the people that was around Gotti was egging him on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like him having them young boys on his side. His brother was the gangster. Gotti don't seem to be the gangster. He was probably nonchalant with it. He probably could have helped stop it, but then again, he probably couldn't. So I'm not 100%. The streets don't lie. If the streets said that his brother, which was the gangster, you know, that Gotti got his whole rapped about his music about his, and you seen his brother bragging about when Dolph was, dead on the wall and all that. So I don't really, I don't know. We got to look into that. I kind of doubt it. It got to have something to do with it. But the people around him, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, Black Youngster and some other guys, of course, they was green like. Mm-hmm. And then you got to understand, some other people that Gotti's brother was connected with. I'm not 100% Gotti had something to do with it.
Okay. Well, that's a fair answer. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, Gotti don't seem to. I mean, he could probably be like that, but he don't seem like. Remember, he wanted to do business with Dolph at the beginning.
Right.
He wanted to do business with him. And he was like, man, let's collaborate and all this. They kind of remind me like when, Puffy wanted Tupac to be on his side.
Mm-hmm.
Puffy had something to do with Pac being shot. The bodyguard said that he didn't, Puffy heard about, what the dude was trying to do, extort Tupac or whatnot, Jimmy Henchman. You know what I'm saying? But Puffy
but do you think that Gotti's brother would have taken on that energy of wanting to do that if it had not come from his brother?
Nah, remember, Gotti's brother was the one that was more in the streets. Gotti was more kind of trying to be on the. Gotti's brother was more gangster than him.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Because, Gotti was like that. Gotti was more on the business side. Dolph and Gotti kind of had the same type of personality. Remember, Gotti's brother was trying to be like Dolph's big homie. You got to look up who Dolph's big homie is. And that's the legend guy that, kind of put the money, well, you add it up, you know what I'm saying? Gotti's brother is gone. Gotti was cool. I mean, Dolph was cool with Gotti's brother. But at the same time, Gotti's brother wanted to be like Dolph's big homie. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's how that be. Now, Dolph's big homie, of course, he's all the way in the streets, just like Gotti's brother was in the street, but he was a little bit more street than Gotti's brother. So, Dolph and Gotti's brother, Juke, they was cool, you know what I'm saying? Because I guess they was, working, doing a little business or whatnot. Mm-hmm. Gotti, he's kind of laid back. So he had some young boys with him that, like Black Youngster, they try to shoot him up one time with 100 shots. Mm-hmm. And I think a shot before that. And then, of course, Gotti always kills some other hitters around him. Mm-hmm. Not saying when people get drunk, they might, if people drinking and stuff like that, they might, tell their people to go ahead and do something, even though they're not built like that. Like they said how Puffy was getting drunk. And this how some people is, but I don't think Gotti 100% put the hit on him. If, what's his name? Groove Hero. Yeah, if he said that, the street said that Gotti's brother put it up there, mm-hmm. He know. He's in the street. So that means Gotti didn't really, of course, you know what I'm saying? They money together, they family. So if your brother did it, you know what I'm saying, you're enemy too. That's how it is in them type of streets. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if Gotti put it out there, I'm not 100. I can't wrap my hand around 100%.
Okay.
And I kind of doubt it.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of doubt it. RP Dolph. I know Gotti didn't want to go that far, and at the same time, Gotti was right after that funeral. Remember at the beginning, he was like, "Let's get up out of here." But Chuck, he the street guy. He was like, "Forget it. I stay around with no security guards." Mm-hmm. So Dolph and Gotti, they could have made amends. So I think they could have made amends, but of course, Gotti got in his feelings when Dolph slept with his baby mama. So, you know what I'm saying? He could have.
Well, I mean, hey. You definitely, like I said, everyone has a right to his or her opinion. We're not going to all agree on the same thing, of course.
Like you think Gotti has something to do with it?
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Okay, but let me call back in. I appreciate you.
Oh, thank you, love. Bye-bye. Shout out to North Carolina for calling. Yeah, hit the like. Y'all hit the like button for me. Hit the like button. Um, like, share, and subscribe for me, y'all. We only got 26 moderators. Make sure y'all telling people to hit the like button for me, okay? Moderators, make sure y'all post and hit the like button.
24 bar. To accept, press 1.
Hey, thanks for calling Real Talk with Tamara.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm from DC.
You doing okay?
And I was calling. Yeah, I'm doing okay. How you doing today?
I'm doing really good.
Okay.
Are you calling about the topic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I've been listening to your show for a while on the Dolph thing, and I've been following it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why. I just think I think Gotti found out at the moment, like I think you put everything into play, and he didn't fill him in until the last minute because I think Gotti would stop him because of the way it was being done.
I wonder why he didn't stop him. Even at the last minute.
It was too late. Just think, it was too late. Think of how much Jill hated. It's like Jill hated him more than Gotti hated him. And somebody tell you at the last minute, oh, we doing this, and this. But it's already in play.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So if it's already in motion, it's nothing he could do, right?
Well, I think it is, but especially because he say CMG is his label. So if my sister comes in at the last minute and tell me that I'm getting ready to go take somebody out that you've been beefing with at the last minute, I'm a throw chairs. Because I get dramatic, but I'm a woman.
No, the play already in motion.
But it's straight dropping them were local though, love. They were local. All they had to do was call over that Orange Man.
Yeah, but if straight dropping them was already at Makita's doing what they was doing, and your sister come to you and say, "Oh, the play in motion."
So are you saying? So basically, what you're saying is you think that he told Gotti as they was shooting Dolph at that moment? At the moment they were shooting him, you think he told his brother, "I got them out there killing him"?
I don't know why. I just got that feeling that that's how that play went. They probably was talking about it. Now I'm not gonna say he didn't meet up with them and they wasn't discussing it and they were discussing it and all of that. Yeah, he probably was with all the discussing and talking about the plan. But I think Duke need to go ahead because he was taking too long to execute. So I think Duke went on and said, "Well, let me get this on the road," and told him at that time.
Okay. Well, hey, like I said, everybody has a right to his or her own opinion, but I kind of go back to the beginning when he posted right before Young Dolph was assassinated. I have a question. He was real involved with posting on Instagram when he didn't know that the feds was on them like that. Hey, Black Gold, when the feds was on them like that. He seems to get extremely nervous when anything comes up as it relates to straight drop. Okay. But he was very he seemed to have been very instrumental with posting things in the beginning, right? Then straight drop, they tried to say, well, he was talking about the little guy from out of Detroit. He says, "My nigga go to jail, I'ma bond him out." Well, okay, maybe so, but the dude had gone to jail way before that or something like that. That was I find it suspicious that he said that right around the time that straight drop was supposed to turn himself in. I understand, for me, that oranges can't grow on an apple tree, right? So I mean, right. I just kind of put that together. You talking about not Pooh Shiesty, but the Dougie boy, the Dougie young man from out of Detroit. You said you claimed later on that you was talking about him, but you posted right around the time Straight Drop is on the run, and then Straight Drop, being young and immature, reiterates that I'm turning myself in right after God has said that, but I'm gonna be right back out. 1 + 1 is 2, all day, every day. He was too involved, and it was not his brother that was posting. It was Yo Gotti. Now, do I believe his brother was involved? Absolutely. He only got in it that deep by way of his brother, right? Because I guess anybody gonna have loyalty, they're supposed to, I guess, to their family member. I wouldn't go as far as taking nobody out, not unless they was a threat to my family member. Then I'm gonna load them up. Okay, if they are a threat to their person. But I just believe that it started with him. I know it started with him. Okay, he knew that it was going to happen. They made sure that it happened on the week that their whole family would be out of town. It was just they thought it was perfect. They were all, even Moneybag Yo. I hadn't seen Moneybag Yo on a picture with them partying at his mama's birthday party a damn year since. Okay, they all made sure that they took pictures and stuff together, showing that they were in other states. That's why I said Moneybag never passed the smell test. It don't take away from the talent Moneybag has, because see, people get his talent and his intentions mixed up. Yes, he's talented all day, every day. He's a great rapper, but he still hadn't passed the smell test. With that being said,
it's something. It's something that ain't right about that whole CMG. It's because some are out front. Like, think about it. It's a lot of them that he, like Glorilla, she's out front. You got Moneybag, he out front. What's the other one? Big Boogie, he's out front. But it's one that he just would not put out front.
Who is that?
That's that 10%.
Hey, I've always felt like it was something with that, and he won't. And you hear people say that he's CMG. He was already a CMG artist. We get to talk about who's funneling their money. I think I'm gonna tell you something. When you're talking about the type of money that they have, okay, that's that they pushing around, that's bigger than a local thing. They're gonna get to that, but hey, 10% probably.
Yeah, because he was the one that won the dollar. He's supposed to have won that dollar for dollar challenge.
Right, so and they allege that Straight Drops. They say that Straight Drops friend. I don't know. I don't know if he's Straight Drops friend, but I'm gonna just tell you what this is just what I thought. This is how I felt, and this is just was my feeling when they started doing that dollar for dollar challenge. I mean, that was like, I don't know if I had really just started vlogging on the Young Dolph's case. I was vlogging on quite a bit other stuff too. But I just had this feeling when I saw it, hearing the people around the Memphis area, and I was like, my mind told me, I was like, I bet that that's going to be a way for them to funnel that money for lawyers. I don't know why I felt that. Maybe not, but that's just what I felt.
I think he was the scapegoat for the dollar challenge, because that wasn't a real challenge, and I think they used him for that purpose.
That's possible.
But it's something funny with all of that.
But you know what? When there's money involved in stuff like that, big money, the federal government gonna get to the bottom of that. So, do you think that they have any regrets?
Oh yeah, they regret it. I believe they regret it. I believe they regret it. Yeah. Because man, I mean, that's shaking your world up. It's like they're kind of walking on eggshells. You gotta watch. They still gotta keep their tracks covered for what they already done and what they said. So you gotta remember what you said. And one thing, if you do, because they don't do too many interviews. But if they get to talking, you gotta remember everything you say.
Has Black Youngster did an interview since that happened to Young Dolph? Y'all, let me ask y'all, since Young Dolph was taken out, has Black Youngster did an interview? It's been almost 3 years. Has there been a new interview since 2021? Since after November of 2021, has anybody sat down with Black Youngster? Are there any interviews anywhere? I don't think. Monica said, "Yeah, the feds interviewed him."
That's about the only person. You ain't heard from Black Youngster. Black Youngster stay quiet.
But you talk about a person who had a personality and goofy as big as life. You know, why all of a sudden now he's quiet? Well, I got other callers calling in, so let me take these calls, okay? But I appreciate you calling in. Shout out to Baltimore.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Call from. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
The person hung up. The person that just called, I could hear. You know, you in the I could hear myself in the background, okay? Or I could hear the young lady in the background. Call back. That just called in from Mississippi. The number is 662-471-8841. 662-471-8841. Okay, so go ahead and call in. Go on ahead and call in.
Michelle.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Hey, Lachelle.
Hey, Miss Thelma, how you doing?
Great. How you doing?
I know it's been a long time.
I know.
The weather. I had a little stroke.
You had a stroke?
Yeah, calling from Gulfport.
Wow.
From Gulfport.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I hate that so bad.
Yes, ma'am. But I've been in the bushes still watching.
Well, I'm glad you have. You know what? You sound good, so it didn't affect you that bad. Are you able to use your limbs and stuff?
After my walking.
Okay.
It affect my walking.
Okay. Well, that'll get back to normal after a while.
But I'm above the ground though.
That's right.
That's what counts.
That's what counts.
I just keep the faith and go to therapy and keep pushing.
That's what you have to do, and don't stress out.
And I'm so glad you got this fixed up like this, cause them characters was coming up on your panel. They were about to get on my nerves.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, you know who I'm talking about too.
It's probably
your good friends you have in your platinum room. They know they would it's CMG.
Oh, you talking about Cypress?
And that other one, his friend, that big red dude.
Oh, okay. Cypress good people. He good people though. He cool.
Yeah, he might be good people, but they be talking some bullshit on their platform.
Mm-hmm.
Not as if it was like in yours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like how
but let me ask you something. I know, but let me ask you something. As the case crank up, do you think that they feel like it was worth it?
It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. But just like you say, at the end, it's gonna all wind down to the right person.
Yeah. Do you
that
think that Yo Gotti was involved? What do you think about that? What is your opinion?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Do you think that he just knew about it or he encouraged it?
He probably encouraged it.
Yeah.
He probably encouraged it, just standing in the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what about the little lady that got sexual assault at the jail?
I don't think she. You said sexually assaulted. I don't think she got. No, she got. She got assaulted. The inmate was pulling his thing out, but hey, keeping it real with Roro, the inmate was had pulled his thing out. And then she said something to him, and then he did beat her up. So they're gonna have to do something about that because they are very short down there. Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at the news and I was like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm way down here in Gulfport, Mississippi, but I got my damn radio, my damn TV news on me.
A lot of people do. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I just tell people all the time, just make sure just make sure y'all pray for me. I'm up in the northern part of Mississippi, so it was raining a few minutes ago.
It's so hot down here, down south.
It's hot. It's hot. It's probably like 80.
Ooh.
But Miss Lachelle, I'm glad that you're doing good. I am, and I'm so happy that you called in.
Yeah, I'm glad you got it like this. I like this, and I'll be calling in too. And I'm in the bushes. I'm watching.
Thank you so much, love. Bye bye.
Right, love you.
Love you too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Shout out to Miss Lachelle. I tell you. Y'all hit that like button for me. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Okay. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all, we only got 110 likes and it's over 200 people up in here. It's over 200 people and all we got is barely over 100 likes. Come on, y'all, run them likes up to help to kick the video into the algorithm. Go ahead and run the likes up for me. Run the likes up. Y'all being stingy on the likes. We got 214 people in here and 106 likes. So that means over 100 people. It's just, they don't want to be cool with a sister. Run the likes up. I appreciate that. Keep running them up. You guys, the lines are open 662-471-8841. 662-471-8841. Make sure you guys call in, okay? Make sure you guys call in. I really appreciate the participation in the channel, y'all. I do. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a second, you guys.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hey, D, you doing okay?
I'm back. I told you I'm going to call back. I'm a man of my word.
You said you're going to do what?
I told you I was going to call back.
Okay.
And you said Gotti was making posts after dark?
Yeah.
Okay, I do remember hearing Black Youngster Gotti and some others on the phone. And Black Youngster was like, we missed, I think he said we missed 26, but we made 41. I forgot. He said something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning the time they missed the car, they missed the shoot, the shot.
Mm-hmm.
But
But yeah, he was making subliminals. I don't think he thought that people was paying him that close attention. Hey, I just listen. Hey, I don't have a reason to thank you, Miss Richmond, for the Cash App. I don't have a reason to want to come down on Yo Gotti. It's not about getting views or anything like that. I feel like that. Hey, I like some of Yo Gotti's music. I'd be proud of anybody that comes from out of the Memphis area. That's how I rock. I don't hate people or dislike people just to dislike them. I don't jump on no bandwagons of what's popular. No, I know you didn't say anything, but that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I still don't hate Gotti. I hate what Gotti and them did, what they did to our city. He could have been, him and Dolph could have been the next Birdman and Master P as far as the South, right? But Yo Gotti got greedy, I believe. He, for some reason, he had this grand idea of how things were supposed to be as it relates to Memphis, I believe, and the surrounding areas. I don't know why he thought everybody was supposed to be up under him. That just was not cool. Or, you take down your competition. Target and Walmart has coexisted for ever, and we see that they're still in business. It could have been that way, but at some point they became animalistic. How you gonna know? And you are the leader of something that was started with you, a beef that was started with you, that some people are going to go and take a human being's life. Young Dolph was not just a rapper or a superstar. He was a damn human being. How you gonna know it and gonna say, well, hey, I ain't cool with him anyway, F him. That makes you more of a monster, and he really ain't got no business selling records. Because we can't prop people up like that.
Right. And at the same time, I was watching Dolph old interview, and it's like, I hate to say it, but Dolph was like, he was talking like he knew that his time was coming up. It's like when Tupac, in some of his songs, he would talk about death a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Dolph was doing the same thing. I hate to say that. Dolph, one of my, I ain't gonna say he's my favorite rapper, but I admire, what he was doing. But it's like, like, that's just sad. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we're gonna find out the truth because they got the court case next month. Just like in the Tupac situation, we're gonna find out the truth because the court case, the trial for that's supposed to be on P. Diddy's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know what I mean?
And Straight Drop goes to court tomorrow for something, not for trial, but he's gonna go tomorrow for something. Straight Drop.
Yeah. So, are you from Memphis?
Yeah, I'm from Memphis, born and raised.
Okay, it's sad because I was on the airplane with this beautiful white girl, and she was just telling me, how she admired Young Dolph, and she went to college there in Memphis, and she remembered she was supposed to go see him perform at a college. I mean, I'm assuming a white college because she said he was conservative. White college like 2 weeks before he died, and how she felt like she was so sad when and this little girl was like 18 years old, and she was on the airplane. Telling her story. I'm a grown man, but she grown too. But I'm gonna say she was telling her story about how Young Dolph, like how she liked the hip hop, and how she liked the Yo Gotti, and how she was supposed to see Young Dolph 2 weeks before he died and all that, but he didn't get it. I think she said she didn't get to make it, or he didn't get to make it, or something like that. So it's like it's loved by like all types of people. You know what I'm saying? It's sad and ignorant how our own kind want to kill our own kind. Now, like I said, if Globe Hero said that Juice put the hit out and they in the streets like that, that kind of made sense. Of course, Gotti was kind of picky with it because, him and Dolph was always picking with one another back and forth anyway, you know what I'm saying? But if Gotti really has something to do with it, I don't think he's doing anything. But it's for a fact, they got their target because, Globe Hero said specifically that it was just to put, $40,000, contract. And that's just sad, but they got their revenge, if they believe in that. Like you said, I can't think of the dude's name.
Mm-hmm. I have other.
Yeah, I know you got other people.
Yeah.
I just put that out there. You know what I'm saying? We need to do better as a black community. Stop trying to compete with one another.
I agree. I agree with you 100%. And I definitely appreciate you calling into the show and supporting the show. Okay.
Keep your opinion, prayers up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Anyways, you guys, the people that was calling, you could call back in. I know the number is 6.
Yo.
To accept, press 1. To send a
Sir, you're on the show. You got your TV on, so I can hear. I got a feedback. Or you got it up.
What's going on?
Yeah, what's up? Turn your TV down. Mm-hmm.
Man, not much, man. Just want to talk about what the feds waiting on to go get Yo got in there about it, man. 10%, all that was a cover up. But man, I think they passed the money through. We already know what's going on. And they need to go close them down, man. 10% ain't dropped nothing. He ain't came out with no new music. If you look at his interview he just did, he told all on himself. Come on, we need the feds to go on.
Is he still saying that he's CMG?
Now you know what? He really ain't saying he's CMG. I really think he hiding. I think it's the heat on him. You know what I mean? I think they passed the money. I think it was a money funnel. I think that what was going on. I think they really bit out too much they could chew because the city really rides the dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that happens. You know, you just gotta look at how it turns out. You live by the sword, you die by the sword, man. Just got took in the same way. So my whole thing is, man, was it really working for them? You got what I'm saying?
Right. Because you think about all of the things that have happened, all of the people that have dropped after that, how everything has been knocked off, and whether they want to say it or not, people have lost some money. Because when stuff like this, they don't talk about it. They have sponsors and stuff. Sponsors will quietly drop off. You lose money when you have a negative connotation like this attached to your name. Okay. You do. So they've taken some hits. That's why I say, was it worth it? They consistently, try hunt that man down like he was nothing. And you don't do nobody like that about some words.
Absolutely. And the thing, the sad part is that a lot of people know a lot they're not talking about, they're not saying. But honestly, it was sloppy because the straight drop got tired to Jill. 10% got tired of straight drop. It's all just one circle. So I'm really just saying, what are they waiting on? You see what I'm saying? To make the sweep, because the evidence is there.
Well, when you notice that it took them 10 years. I don't think it's going to take them 10 years, but you notice that it took them 10 years with Thug. And I think it took them 10 years with Thugger because you're talking about these dudes had money and stuff. It's a lot of major components as it relates to Young Dolph. A lot of people say that, though. You know why? It's obvious, but you can't convict someone based on something that's obvious. You take somebody to court, you need to make sure that their lawyers, which is, you see what Straight Drop lawyer came in trying to do, because they know that they can't win. You come in, you try to get things thrown out based on technicalities. It's going to turn into a freak show when it starts. I'm telling you, it's going to turn into a freak show when it finally starts, because you're talking about a case that's already tied up in knots. What they start doing now is start trying to get things thrown out.
One thing that concerns me though is I'm looking at the shooters in the video that the pictures that surfaced on the internet. None of those guys look like Straight Drop. Actually, one of the guys with the leg looked like the dude Joey. What's his guy name? The little young kid that has the messed up leg from Memphis.
JoJo Splat.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, one of those look like JoJo Splat. If you look at the makeup and the way the leg is twisted.
Mm-hmm.
So I really think it's just one big circle. I really think that if they really did their research, they really could find out exactly who's doing what. The way that shooter was humping that leg like that, that's JoJo Splat.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I look at, you're talking about law enforcement agencies that have been in that have been doing this. You're talking about probably over 100 years of experience. I'm pretty sure they know way more than what we know because they're in contact with people that we don't even know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just hoping that that because right now, I really think based on the evidence, what I'm worried about is I'm worried about straight drop. He may walk. I mean, he may not get convicted.
If he the
Now,
only way straight drop walk is if they pay that jury off.
yeah, yeah. I mean, because they said overwhelming, it's over. There's a lot of evidence. But what I'm concerned with is they're trying to say he's one of the shooters, and maybe the getaway driver. But from the appearances of the three shooters that I see, it doesn't look like.
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't seen a third shooter. I haven't. I've seen two. I haven't seen a third one. And from one of the ones that out of the two that I've seen, I gotta say the one of them definitely looks like straight drop. You have to think about now straight drops. If I'm not mistaken, if some, I was going to say whoever in here can help me out with this, but if I'm not mistaken, I think I put this in my members or something. I do believe that straight drop's mother identified him too. So I mean, yeah, it ain't no way out.
Yeah, but now if that's the case, it is. But it's just like one of the shooters kind of heavy set, so that kind of threw me off.
I never saw a heavy set shooter. What I saw was when Cornelius turned sideways. That's what it looks like to me. I know I do videography work. I have a video company. When you turn sideways, different angles, the wind may have been blowing. It may because it looks like the exact same shoes.
You know what makes sense. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense a lot. So I'm glad you cleared that up for me because you know me, I'm going out rumors and I'm not from Memphis. I'm from Mississippi, but following the case heavy, following your town of love, what you putting out there, keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You said what if you don't mind me asking, I'd be wanting to know what part of Mississippi people from.
I'm from Jackson.
I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know what it is about Jackson, Mississippi, but I love Jackson. I do. I love Jackson. I even like Canton.
And I really think it's all we so close. We all kind of migrate through some of the same things. But I love what you're doing. I wanted to call in and support. I'm gonna keep supporting you to keep doing your thing. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you so much, love. Bye bye. Shout out to the caller that just called in, you guys. Hey, I love it when people call in and give different perspectives on how they feel. A lot of times people didn't feel comfortable tapping the link and coming up, and I guess I can understand that, but for them to call in, and I know we all have a difference of opinion. I'm not going to jump nobody for not feeling the way that I feel, because the thing about it is, even though there's a lot out in the streets, also there's a lot that we don't know, and so it's because there's a lot that has not been put out. Pieces of the puzzle is out definitely, but there are pieces that's missing, and so when there are pieces, major components, as it relates to I guess the pieces to a puzzle, when there are major pieces missing, like the middle pieces, it leaves a lot to the imagination. You go, okay, we got this on this side, we got this on the other side, but there's a middle piece missing, and so it just people's imagination and stuff start running wild, and that's why I say, we have to hey, sometimes I get anxiety too. I get anxious too, because people been getting detained for 48 hours and stuff like that, like and they've been put right down there in their darn jail. Thank you, Sensei. um and they be right down there in their jail, in them in different areas where hid out in different areas, but but yeah, and they don't put it in the computer, when they holding them for 48 hours or whatever. Um, says but I believe that yeah, I don't like to read the comments because I get thrown off when I start reading them. Be trying to catch up on them. But I believe that things are gonna pan out the way that it should. That's why I say, was it worth it? Was it worth it? I think it's sad for you to know that some people say they think he knew, he just didn't say nothing. I think it's sad. That's when you don't say anything, and we all know that that's what we're taught. When you don't say nothing, that means that you are in agreement and you approve of it. When you don't say something, you approve of it. Okay. I think that's why I get in trouble a lot because I feel like when something is wrong, I feel like I got to rise up and say something, okay? Because I don't want nobody to ever believe that I approve of anything that is not right. That's the reason why I be standing fights all the time. And I go, but why? All I did was just say that it wasn't right, But anyways, you guys, the lines are open. Um 662-471-8841. 662-471-8841. Go ahead, call in, y'all. Y'all go ahead on and call in. Elton Pope says, Tamara, you single? Why, you know somebody looking for a girlfriend, a wife? Because they got to want to get married, okay? I'm dating with a purpose now. And not just for fun. Monica says, one thing we know is he had everything in place just in case the F ninjas tried him. He made sure his family and his artist was going to be straight. I think that is sad though. I think that it's sad that it came to this. It's very heartbreaking that something like this had to happen. And it has not been conducive to anybody's life to take that man out or pay somebody to take that man out and instigate taking that man out. As a matter of fact, you have to reap what you sow. Those are the laws of the earth. Okay, you definitely have to reap what you sow. I'm trying to find that. Hold on. Um, I wanted to show when Monica brought that up about Young Dolph talking about when he passed away, how his son would know that he was his father. Most men that truly care about their family and their children, regardless of what age they are, when they truly care about them, they're gonna leave something behind for them. Um, Hold on, y'all. I was looking for it. I don't see it. I hate looking for stuff when I'm on here because but I'm gonna tell y'all something as it relates to Hernandez Govan Orange Mounquet. When Orange Mounquet did that interview, I think that interview alone is going to put the nail in his casket. You can't. He says what I think about Black Youngster. He says a fishing with Mickey B. He says what do I think about Black Youngster? I think that Black Youngster Yeah, I'm sorry. I did that. Y'all call back in. I'm sorry. I made a mistake and hit something and did that. Call back in. Whoever that was. I was so busy where I was like, what did I do? Because y'all know if I felt like somebody else had did it, I'll be going. Y'all know how I get. But call in 662-471-8841. 662-471-8841. 662-471-8841. Okay. He says, why do I think that Black youngster is still free? Because an investigation is still going on. Like I said, I don't believe in microwave investigations. That's how people get off. Soon and very soon they will all be held accountable. Absolutely. I'm surprised at how people have, and I guess we all do have an urgency for justice, right? But if maybe at this point they know that they can't, if they do something, sometimes you can go get a person and keep them, right? You go get them, you keep them. Okay, so then they get a bond, they're out. So I mean, I don't know. I think it just, when a person knows something, they get to looking at, okay, now who's, there's a lot of stuff that go into that. I think they're doing good on whatever it is that they're doing. Because if Black youngster is gonna go to jail. He is, and let me just say this, Black youngster, why Black youngster would allow someone to send him out, to take out to help to participate in the demise of another human being. Forget about, when he was Young Dolph, he was a human being, just like Black youngster himself is a living human being with blood running through his veins. Why he would allow somebody to instigate him to participate, and it was a ongoing thing since around 2016, 2017. It had been ongoing. And that's why I say, as the public, we got to be more responsible. We got to take responsibility, because we could have easily nipped that in the bud, right? By
From
Antonio.
Hey, Antonio.
How you doing?
Great. How about yourself?
I'm doing fairly well. I just want to say greetings to you, Tamara, your fans and your followers, and I send my condolences to Young Dolph's family, especially the kids, and long live Dolph, man. We all took a hit when he lost his life, man, and we feel it on a daily basis.
I agree.
And I'm quite, and everything gonna come to a round circle. The law will prevail. God is gonna prevail. He was a true king to his community, to the streets, and this is not gonna go unsolved. Everything is gonna come out, and I believe in God. I'm a big believer in God, man. That wasn't supposed to happen to him, so everybody gonna get their due diligence.
I agree. I think everybody's going to get their due diligence. It was definitely wrong what happened to him.
Yeah.
And well, listen. Do you think that they feel like it was worth it in the end? The people
No,
that
it
was
definitely it's
involved.
never worth. It's never worth it. Envy, jealousy, hate. It's never worth it. We all are awakened on a daily basis with the same opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
So it's never worth it to envy somebody and be jealous of somebody and to hate somebody based upon what they had or what they come into. That man made his own life, man. He made his own life. And he showed us a way. He gave us the blueprint. Dolph was a great guy, man. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, he
And on a
was.
daily basis, I feel it.
Yeah, he was a great guy. I hate they did that to him. You talking about what these young men, I be hating to get deep, but it goes back with history repeating itself. We think about how the music industry has been has financially raped a lot of these artists, right? They prostitute their talent and then financially rape them, and everybody else get rich, but the talent, right, which should be a crime. So they know a lot of African American boys that come from out of the hoods. They don't know anything about business. So you get Young Dolph, who learned the independent routes and was free with signing these young boys and being open, sharing that. And so you have people like the young men that took him out, they shoot themselves in the foot. Young Dolph can be looked at as a leader because what he was doing was he was exposing of what was going on as it relates to the industry, right? Getting all of these young men's money, them not getting paid right, showing them another route, truly putting financial generational wealth, pushing generational wealth, and helping with financial liberation as it relates to African American men in the industry. And that's why I say these young men shot themselves in the foot, because a lot of these other artists can't do that, because unfortunately they've already been tied up in deals because they didn't know. Instead of getting with Young Dolph, they went against him. I can't understand why Yo Gotti and Young Dolph and them could not come together. They could have really did something good as it relates to independent and truly creating some generational wealth in our community with all of the talent as it relates to rap. These black boys are the ones that can rap. They could have really pushed generational wealth through our community.
But it's all about the industry too. See, that's what the industry agenda is. They push that agenda on us to fight amongst each other and to drive a wedge in between us and our community. That's how the industry gets paid. Without beef, without any of this going on, they don't get paid. Drama, war, beef, all of that sells. Without any of that, that's what's selling right now. If I put out a gospel album telling the truth, that's not going to sell. But as long as I beef with my brother, that's going to sell. It's going to trend. Everybody's going to follow it. So that's basically what the industry is pushing. That's the agenda. So
How do we stop it? How do we stop it?
It takes. I don't want to believe it's too far gone, but it takes the new generation, the younger generation, because we're old, we're of age. I'm 42. So it takes us to grab the younger generation and show them better than. Mm-hmm. And who's going to do that? With our generation, most of our generation is dumbing down to the new generation.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So they don't have no one to show them. They don't have anybody to show them. Young Dolph, like I said, he was showing the blueprint. All you need is a dream, and you give yourself an opportunity by following your own dreams. And you have to manage. You have to budget. You have to believe in yourself. Mm-hmm. And you also have to have you have to have. I'm not gonna say a religion, but you have to have some type of moral, some type of principle, some type of value about life. If you don't have that, then you're gonna lose. See, nobody has no principle, no morals, no value no more. Everybody is chasing a dollar, a fast dollar at that. They think the fast dollar is going to keep them. And nobody has no disregard in life, no respect no more, none of that.
I agree.
If there was still respect and regards for life, Dolph would still be here. Everybody would still be focused on themselves and what they could do for themselves in their own lives and their family. But it's not like that no more.
I agree.
It's the industry. It goes back to the type of movies that comes out, the types of shows that come out, the type of albums that are being pushed. It all goes back to all of that, and the industry backs all of that.
That's true. I agree.
So our community, we owe it to ourselves to want better for ourselves and believe in ourselves. Until we start believing in ourselves and do without the industry, what the industry is pushing out to us. Once we start believing in ourselves and a higher power or whatever you choose to believe in, but your own principles and morals. Look at yourself. I tell my kids on a daily basis, look at yourself in the mirror. There's nothing wrong with talking to yourself and bigging yourself up. I'm proud of myself. I know I can do this. I did this. I did that. There's nothing wrong with that. Once you start believing in yourself, that's where it starts at.
I
But our kids
agree.
are so far gone and believing in this false image that the industry put out that they're far gone.
They so cold with it. They put these young dudes in front of the camera with and we just started finding this out probably within the last 15 years when the internet really got big about how all of this stuff was fake. They was making us
Yep.
think that back in the day that these people owned all this jewelry. It was borrowed. They had these
Yep.
nice clothes. They were borrowed. These cars were rented, just
Yep.
for promo. They showing houses that they didn't even own. Like, they really cold with it. These artists that's got all
You don't
this
know.
talent that should be owning all that stuff owns
Absolutely.
nothing.
But just like you said, they didn't know. They signed their life over to someone.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't know. They didn't read the fine print, or they didn't acquire an attorney to read the fine print for them and explain to them what they didn't understand.
I agree.
So that's just all it boils down to. It's a part of you believing in yourself and you doing the research. So man, Trey, man, like one of your subscribers said, they can see in his eyes, man. Trey is hurting, man.
Yeah,
And it
he's
hurts me to
hurting.
see that young kid.
He's
And
hurting because he
I know
can't
we all are hurting,
understand.
but
He can, even though he knows what happened as a child, he still cannot understand why his dad had to go. You know what I mean? His dad, who was very active in his life, a constant figure in his life. They took all his dreams away as it relates to that. And you could see the hurt. You
absolutely.
could see the hurt in his eyes.
Yeah. So my heart goes out to all of your followers and subscribers, Ari, Trey, um, and Dolph family. We're gonna keep pushing for justice, and it will prevail, man. God bless everyone, and thank you for taking my call.
Well, thank you for calling in. Bye
I have
bye.
a
Shout out to Texas. I've been getting quite a few people to call in from Texas. As that gentleman was talking, and he's that and all of the men that call in, they do a really good job. But I was thinking, as because I always say, these are our, like, the straight drops and all of that. These are our children, and of the Black community, things are just so off balance. And so as he was talking, I was thinking, when the men call in, because they're always talking about how things are bad, the ladies are out front and they're doing what the men should be doing. But it's unfortunate that we as women have been forced to step into those roles. So when I asked him, what can we do, I had an epiphany. I was like, every African American man that calls in that tonight, for the remainder of the show, I'm going to ask them, how do we fix that? Because it's time for Black men to start putting into the atmosphere how they're going to, because they're supposed to be the ones fixing the community, right? They're supposed to be the ones fixing the community, because they're supposed to be the ones leading. So when you call in, before you get off, I'm gonna ask you, how do we fix that? Because I'm interested in knowing what men, especially African American men, or any man, but especially because it's our community that is in disarray. How are we going to fix this? Okay, and I'm interested in knowing the mindset of those guys that call in, right? Y'all, the number is 662-471-8841. 662-471-8841. When I say, how do we fix this, I'm talking about, unfortunately, what happened to Young Dolph. The very ultimate happened to him. Even with what happened to Big Jook. I didn't like what happened to Big Jook. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. As I said, I would be a barbaric woman to sit up and troll or talk about a man who had his mother, looking at his mother down on her knees, and I'm a mother, in desperation, and you can see the desperation in her face over her son, who we saw the picture. And hey, it's weird how they took that picture, circulating. We could see him down on the ground. We already knew that he was no longer here. I could look at him and tell, even at that point, they was trying to give him CPR. as a human being, as a mother, I'd be less than a woman to sit up and troll somebody. I don't like what he participated in or what he did with Young Dolph, but I still didn't like the way that happened. That was heinous in nature. And his mother has never done anything to me. I don't know his mother, but as a mother myself, I could never relish in something that heinous because he also, had children, right? So, and it's funny because I was looking at a video, I believe that was circulating on the internet. It was circulating on the internet, and I don't know who put that video out. It could have been his mother, it could have been his sister or somebody. I'm talking about Big Jook and his daughter, that who he was with all the time. His little daughter looked like she about 8 years old or something like that, about maybe the same age as Trey Trey. And she was singing in a choir or something, something she was doing at school. And the same hurt that little Trey Trey has in his eyes, that young baby has in her eyes too. Right? She's got the same. You could tell that she is affected also about what happened to her father. So that's why when stuff like this happens to people, I think about the people that are left behind, because they're the ones that's truly left behind to suffer. And his mother and his children have never done anything to me. I would never celebrate another mother's pain. And I got children out there in the street. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Um, who you talk about, Great Face? He said, "Old boy over there, lame as hell." Who? You guys, make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Please like, share, and subscribe. The number is 662-471-8841. 662-471-8841. We're talking about as things crank up in the Young Dolph's case. In the end, was it worth it? In the end, was it worth it? Okay. Was it worth it? Oh, okay.
To accept, press 1.
Hey, thanks for calling into Real Talk with Tamara.
Hey, what's up, Miss T?
Hey, you doing okay?
I'm all right. This is Will. I've been watching you probably for about 3 years now. I enjoy your show.
Thank you.
I enjoy hearing you cuss people out.
I be feeling bad when I do it though.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
yeah,
sometimes, depending on who it is.
Yeah, you only do it when somebody do something that's wrong.
Yeah.
Lately, I've been, looking at somebody else's channel, and but it's seeming to me that some people in Memphis kind of feel like, Dolph deserved it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But, I've never seen nothing a man could do to deserve that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I hear a lot of he ran his mouth, he this, he that, but he said it himself. He sat back and just listened for 5 years.
Right.
So I mean, when you finally speak up, it's you're gonna say some stuff you don't want to get out because you sneakily behind the scenes doing things and saying things, So but that's what I discovered lately.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been with you ever since. What year was that? 21.
Yeah.
21?
Well, 2000. Yep. 21.
Yeah,
Yep.
I always listen to you at night when I get off work. I listen to the first hour or two before I doze off.
Mm-hmm.
But I do enjoy your show, and I'm glad somebody out there that that's talking about something because I don't listen to gossip at all. I just don't. And it's nice to hear somebody talking about something.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and you impress me with your mind mostly.
Thank you.
But
I appreciate that.
if you're looking for a husband, we gonna get married.
I tell
But
you.
I'm always in the trees, even if I'm not saying anything. I'm always in the trees, just to let you know. If
Well,
I get off early, like I said, if I can work late, I'm down here in Myrtle Beach. I kept my North Carolina area code, but I've been gone from up there probably 5 years now, 6 years.
mm-hmm.
But people think when you say Myrtle Beach that I'm living at the beach or something, but Myrtle Beach got a little side to it. It all ain't a beach area.
Okay.
But
What's the weather? What is the weather like down there?
Oh, it's warm down here.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. It's prime time down here. That's why one of the reasons I moved down here. Another reason is that I've been with the post office. How many years now? I think 21 years.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my wife moved down here, and we got the house we got. How much was it? I think it was $150. And the value done doubled now. But it's cool living down here. I like it.
Mm-hmm. I tell you.
I enjoy listening to your voice all night. Miss T, I just love your voice. I have to go in the other room and listen to it because my wife's like, man, you always want to hear her.
Well, I appreciate that. You like that old Southern drawl, huh?
Yeah, I like the Southern thing. I do like it.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you calling in.
Yep, and keep on doing what you're doing, Miss T.
Thank you. Tell your wife I said hello.
Okay, I will.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. You guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Y'all, what's going on? Great Face, put the initial. Did somebody say something about me? Y'all know I just be. He said always in the trees. Yeah. Y'all, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's see how many likes we got. We got to see how many likes we got up in here. Y'all, we need 25 more likes. We need at least 25 more likes. Althea says, hook up. Lord have mercy. Hey, it'd be a lot of men coming through here with brilliant minds and stuff. You be hearing them talk, you go, okay, I hear you. I hear you. She said a military pension is guaranteed. I tell you. I be scared of those military men. I ain't gonna tell no stories. I be kind of scared of them because I hear that they're shell shocked. Now let me tell y'all something. Now my dad was in the military. I don't think my dad was shell shocked. My dad had real. He was real good at blocking stuff out. I promise you, you could be talking to him, and he was real good at zoning out. But I'm good at zoning out too. Ain't that weird? So maybe that's just a trait. Maybe that didn't happen in the military. Okay, because my kids get mad at me. Mama, did you hear what I said? What I just say? I don't know. Shit. What did you say? Althea says, spit my lemon out. He slid that is. You guys, shout out to getting lost in the scripts. Oh yeah, I am. I'm put military men, all military men. Oh Lord, I could just yeah. I was joking when I was talking about the shell shots. Okay, because I talked to a guy a long time ago. He was from out of the Marines. I said that I would never talk to a guy from the Marines again. Okay, because I'm gonna tell you something. He was one of a kind. They say that the men that come from out of the Marine are a special kind of crazy. And I don't know if all of them are crazy, but the one that I dated, he was pretty. What's the word that I'm looking for? He had a disassociative personality. He had a disassociative personality, and I'm serious. Like, I don't really think he cared about anything. No, it was just really weird how he was able to disassociate his mind from anything. It was just, he wasn't no bad person. He was real nice looking and stuff. He was just really um um Brandon says, hey guys, when you come up with new info or drop, let not forget that Dolph brother was there. So how could Dolph body be dropped off there? Absolutely. That's what people tend to forget, that Young Dolph's brother was there. That Dolph's brother was there. Um and Oh, okay, I'm missing comments. Oh, okay. Y'all hit the like button for me. Like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. Now, I'm so surprised that Cypress have not called in. I thought I saw Cypress in the chat earlier. I'm surprised that he ain't called in with his cape on. Y'all know he normally put on his cape and start clowning for Gotti. Yeah, they're still running that kidnapping mess. I don't know how people can feel like they get mad at me because they want to call in on my channel and they want to say, Young Dolph was kidnapped. They kidnapped him on a Friday. I mean, they kidnapped him on a Monday. He rose on the third day and all of that. Young Dolph got out and walked in that store, that cookie shop. He got out and walked in. They got him on video doing it. They got video of which way he came from and all of that. Y'all listen. Young Dolph drove up to this. So now you're gonna hear people say, well, where the video at? I don't have it. But the people that should have it got it. Okay, well, next thing you're gonna hear is it was not actually Young Dolph that went into the cookie store. It was actually his brother that drove the car to the cookie store because his brother was a part of it. Like, I'm giving them cap stuff to talk about. They say Young Dolph got out and went in first. Hey, that's what I heard. Anyways, y'all, he says we're gonna be cool because he ain't respond until we get off. I think I ran Cypress off with my song. Yeah, I ain't seen him since you sang that song, Teresa. I have not seen him since. Monica says, I didn't got pissed at Recipe Young Dolph. I've been telling you about dude, big, nasty ASS. Y'all, I'm so glad I don't have to get out of work today and it is raining. But I probably do need to get out of work today. People likes to cheat in the rain. I could probably close out about 2 of my cases today. But I want to stay. I was out till 5 o'clock this morning. So I wants to stay in the house and look at and talk to y'all and look at TV. And I'm making me a Mexican pizza. Y'all know I make Mexican pizzas better than Taco Bell do. And I'm gonna look at some Netflix when we get off of here. Oh, I gotta edit a video for one of my clients and then send it up and program it to Comcast. Y'all, I'm getting ready to start back coming on in Birmingham. Lord have mercy. How did I hurt my finger? Y'all make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Okay, like, share, and subscribe. You guys run the likes up. We're almost there. Let me see. Y'all, we so close. We are so close. I need like 15 more likes. Y'all, we are so close. I know y'all can give me 15 more likes. 15 more likes. $15 more likes, you guys. $15 more likes, you guys. Child, my grandbaby is in daycare. Oh, God couldn't have done anything better. But we're able to look in on her, make sure they ain't doing nothing to her. I be singing patty cake to her. And then when I want to see her, I tell my daughter, bring her back so I can give her some kisses. I was in the grocery store the other day. I bought her a whole lot of snacks, a whole lot of smoothies and stuff, Gerber smoothies that she like. And I told my daughter to stop and get them, and I'm gonna get me some kisses, and I'm gonna tell them to push on. Y'all go ahead and leave my house, cause my daughter be getting on my nerve too, child. She was talking about she wanna move back in, Mama. I think I'm gonna have to move back in. She comes and she'll move in for a few days, and then she'll leave again. And she said, Mama, I think I'm gonna have to move back in. I said, it's a darn shame. When I get to the point where I can walk around my house naked, here come my daughter talk about she want to move back in. My baby girl never says, Mama, I'm coming back home. But my oldest daughter, oh, and she's, oh, Lord Jesus, she gets on my nerve real bad too. Y'all hit the like button, okay? Let's see how many we got now. Y'all, we only need 3 more likes. We only need 3 more. We only need 3 more likes. And I don't want nobody I don't want anyone that's from the Marines getting mad at me, because that was a joke. I'm just thinking about a guy that I had dated that was from the Marines. And then one of my friends had dated a guy from the Marines. But this was like in the early 2000s, right? And she said, girl, he's got a dissociative personality. I was like, oh my God, Eric, he got, that's him. I just thought that was a trait that came from being in the Marines. Because I don't know, like when they go through the Marines Academy or whatever, they're training or whatever, they have to go down in the water. And I promise you now, my friend said this at the time that we were friends. They have to go down in the water when they go through the Marine training, and they have to stay underwater for so long. And she think it all of that, no oxygen get into their brain, does something to them. Of course, I don't know. Now watch somebody from the Marines gonna get mad. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. He said no. He said no, the Marines crazy as hell. Lord have mercy. I think he had a tendency to be violent too. Cause I hit him one day and he hit me back. I was like, I said, oh my God, you hit me. He said, baby, you just hit me. I said, but But you weren't supposed to hit me back though. I knew then he was violent. Oh my God. Mm-mm. Y'all hit the like button. Let's see how many we got now. Ramona, why you mad at me? Ramona, don't tell me you from out of the Marines. Hey, Suave. I thought they was when he. Ramona, why you mad at me? What I do? Y'all, the phone lines are still open. The number is 662-471-8841. 662-471-8841. Why you mad? What happened? Teresa says, what those poor guys have to do and all what they see is why they are. When my brother came home, they were totally different. Ramona, tell me why you mad. Oh, oh Lord, y'all. Ramona is a Marine. I was thinking, I was like, Lord, please don't let Ramona be a Marine. Oh Lord. Well, maybe it was just the one that I'm talking about the males, not the females, the males. The females seem to function good. I'm talking about the males seem to have disassociative personalities. Not all Marines, because I can see the men getting some Marines in the background getting real testy. How she gonna call me crazy and say I'm shell shocked? I'm telling y'all, I hit him. That broke me up from hitting guys too, because I would get mad and hit him. I hit him. He didn't hit me hard, but he hit me back. I said, "You hit me." He said, "Baby, you just hit me." I said, "But you hit me back." I wasn't used to. No, men aren't supposed to hit back. He used to always say, "Baby, who did it? Who did it? Was it your mama or your daddy? Because somebody f you up real bad. You effed up bad. They mess you up bad. You think you can do whatever you want to do to people. You don't want them to do it back." Um, but thank you, all branches, for your service. Yeah, shout out to the Marines. I'm just joking. Shout out to the Marines because in all actuality, he was a real cool dude. I had a lot of fun with him though, as far as going out. He was a fun. He was a really a fun person. He just knew how to He seemed to care about nothing. I didn't like that. I get scared of guys that don't have no attachment to anything that's going on around them. They're able to disassociate their feelings and stuff. It's That's weird to me. Y'all hit the like button because I'm a real but I'm a real emotional person. I feel everything everybody go to through. I can go to a funeral with somebody and I'm gonna be hollering and crying like I knew the people, if even if I don't. When I see their family members upset, she said, "We listening, Tamara. Y'all call in, okay? 662-471-8841. 662-471-8841. Okay? Hey, thanks for calling Real Talk with Tamara.
This is Ramona Rice.
Hey, Miss Ramona. Look, Ramona, you poured down on me, didn't you?
You made it. Listen, I'm sitting up here, right up here in Fort Knox, right up on the base in Fort Knox, and you sitting there hollering, they crazy. And I got 5, 6 people around me, and they just busted out laughing. Oh my God.
Oh, Ramona said, I'm mad. I said, oh Lord, what I do to Ramona? I wasn't talking about the women though. I'm just talking about the men seem to be.
No. We go first. If anything happens, we be the ones go first.
Y'all go first?
You better believe it. Marines go first, Tam. That's always been like that.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that.
Well, shit, I'm all up in my age, ready to get up out here, and you sitting here, and they looking at me.
But I'm gonna tell you something. Them Marine guys, those Marine guys, they be real handsome. I'm telling you, they be handsome.
Yeah, they serious. You got to be serious if you're gonna be a Marine.
That's true. That's true. Shout out to the Marine. I ain't trying to talk bad about the Marine guys. Me and my friend just had some bad experiences with the Marine guy. Well, I've only dated one Marine guy. She dated one, and they weren't even. They didn't know each other, and they had kind of like the same type of personality.
Yeah, I mean, you go through some rough stuff now. I'm telling you that now. You're gonna go through some rough stuff, but I'm out of here in August, so I told you I am.
How many years you been up in there? 31? You said?
No. I did 15 in Marines. I just work around the Fort Knox base.
Oh, okay.
But I've been doing everything for 28 years. I'm tired.
I know that's right. 28 years is a long time to do anything.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna let you get on now for Martha J tell me to hang up.
Well, tell the people in the background. I said salute, and we appreciate their service and dedication.
Yeah, all right.
Bye. Shout out to the Marines, okay? Shout out to the Marines. Like I said, they do a great job. Ramona called. She drove down on me. What they say? She rode down on me. She had to let me know. Don't play with the Marines like that. Those Marine guys, I'm telling you, they have the most handsome guys over there that come from out of the Marines. Let me see. Anyways, you guys, hold on one second. Just let me see something. Anybody else want to call in? You guys, was it worth it? In the end, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Like I said, the Young Dolph's case is going to turn into a freak show. I'm telling you it is. With Straight Drop and his lawyer, it's going to turn into a freak show. And Straight Drop's lawyer is just ready. He is just ready to turn it into a freak show. He is just ready. I told y'all from the very beginning, when a case is airtight, how people get off is on technicalities, like little small mistakes that the attorneys forget to make, and they start getting things thrown out. They forgot to turn over one piece of evidence, or they didn't do this, or They didn't send the attorney a note in time or something like that. They start all straight drops attorney got is time as it relates to poking holes because and that's all he got is time because he sure can't do anything about the evidence that they got. He can't. All he could do is poke holes in it. Right. What's up, Kimberly? That's all he could do is poke holes in it. She said this case will run until 2026. You know what? I don't doubt it or longer. I think it's probably going to run longer, even when the sensation of it starts to die down when so many people are gotten. I think after the sensation died down, we're gonna hear something breaking on the news, and it's gonna be another person indicted. With things like this, it is perpetual. It is. It's definitely perpetual. Anyways, you guys, it's 3 o'clock. No wonder I'm hungry. Anyways, you guys, finally had a day off and literally slept until an hour ago. I was out until 5 this morning, and I thought about maybe I can get out today because I can close out some of my cases, about two of them, and then I'm tired. I think I should just take this day because I gotta work tomorrow. I gotta work Saturday. I gotta work Sunday, and then I gotta work downtown every single day next week. Great Face says, Miss T, I believe the whole plot about to change with the additional indictments. Why you say that, Great Face? The whole plot about to change. Kimberly, what happened to they messing with my page? Mhm. Why you say that, Great Face? The whole plot about to change. Great Face says, well, we already know about the Mercedes Benz. Yeah, we're gonna go into members tonight. We were supposed to go into members last night, but we're gonna go into members tonight. I'm gonna get off of here so I can make my Mexican pizza, but I'm gonna get back on later. Okay, I have really enjoyed you guys. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. I promise y'all we're going into members tonight. Great Face, make sure you come back. Um, Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, if you would like to support the channel, you can support the channel via Cash App or Super Chats. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Okay, talk to you a little later.